Daisy had invited me to Fallingford for the Easter holidays to celebrate her birthday. Daisy's father, Lord Hastings, was there to greet us with the butler Chapman. Daisy's brother Bertie also had a friend to stay. Also invited were the eccentric Aunt Saskia, and our friends Kitty and Beanie. When Daisy's Uncle Felix arrived, he seemed to know our new governess, Miss Alston. Daisy's mother had invited a cad, Mr. Curtis. Told her to meet him in the library. We went to investigate. Bertie burst in. He was as horrified as we were. Uncle Felix was furious with his sister. Next morning, Lord Hastings told Mr. Curtis to leave, but Mr. Curtis seemed determined to buy the family's valuables. We had a detective society meeting in the maze and realised Uncle Felix and Miss Alston were suspicious of Mr. Curtis too. Stephen and I heard Mr. Curtis asking Lady Hastings to bring her jewels and run away with him. Stephen was so upset. Nobody spoke to Mr. Curtis at Daisy's birthday tea, but suddenly he was taken extremely ill. He was carried up to his room and Daisy and I ran after them to investigate. Uncle Felix called a doctor and we hid in a chest outside the room to see what we could discover. Lady Hastings emerged completely distraught. The doctor told Uncle Felix that Mr. Curtis was going to die. Daisy recognised the symptoms as arsenic poisoning. We went to the library to investigate. During another detective society meeting with Kitty and Beanie, Miss Alston came in to deliver the shocking news. Mr. Curtis was dead. We drew up a suspect list. We sneaked down to the dining room. Mr. Curtis's cup and expensive watch were missing. Lady Hastings declared one of us a murderer and phoned the police. We wanted to find out more about Miss Alston. We raided Lord Hastings' desk for references. We questioned the servants and found the missing cup in the kitchen. We heard a suspicious conversation between Chapman and Lord Hastings. Beanie found Mr. Curtis's notebook with details of his crimes. Suddenly we heard a thump and a shriek. Lady Hastings claimed she had been pushed, but was it the murderer? We went to talk to Bertie and found Mr. Curtis's watch and other incriminating evidence on Stephen's bed. We were just in time to stop Lord Hastings being arrested. It was Stephen who did it. Mr. Curtis had swindled his family too. Case closed by Daisy Wells and Hazel Warren.